Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to December. The new moon will affect Libra, Sun, Moon, and Risings most from 5 to 14 degrees, or if you have those placements around those degrees in Aquarius or Leo. And it happens overlapping the 30th of November and the 1st of December at 9 degrees Sagittarius, which is pretty significant since the 9th degree represents Sagittarius and the 9th house. And this is happening in your third of your local community, neighborhoods, siblings, childhood friends, marketing, writing, book writing, coffee shops, libraries, community centers, anywhere where we can meet and speak or communicate in and from, which also includes social mediums like Facebook, Twitter, etc. I feel there is a double luck aspect happening here, even though the new moon receives a square from Saturn and Pisces in your sixth house of health and work. Just remember, squares create energy and motivation. If you had trines all day, we'd be lazy and getting nothing accomplished. It could be you are wanting to create a written or spoken project, and it will take more effort and reorganizing of your day-to-day life in order to accomplish that goal. Like there aren't enough hours in the day. Saturn in the sixth is a great time lord, making you feel like you're running out of time to get things accomplished. And you find you need to manage your time better to accomplish some of those third house goals. Could be maybe you want a new vehicle and you need to put more time in at work because there isn't enough money, or you need assistance to help with a business that you're trying to build, but it's difficult to find help, or you don't have enough in your budget to pay them. Since Saturn is in the sixth, it can create blocks around the people that you'd hire. Jupiter is sitting in the ninth, looking over at this third house area as well. Maybe you're thinking about attempting online coursework to increase your marketable skills, to earn more money with Saturn being in that work house, or you're trying to learn foreign language. The third and the ninth cover language. The ninth is fourth language, and Mercury is in the house it rules, the third. What's funny is Mercury and Jupiter are mutual reception. They're in each other's signs and houses. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. Mars is in Leo, trining to this new moon, and is the way through this stagnation or wrench that Saturn is throwing in the wheel, and will help with your new beginning. This help can be coming from like a friend, a network of people, or being out and social at this time can even benefit this third house goal. For example, like you're trying to write a book and you're having a difficult time finding an agent or a book coach. And let's say you head out for a festive gathering with a group of friends or family, and in that outing you meet someone who has a connection to a great agent, or they know of an online book coaching community, etc. And they can be well known, this person or this group, with the 11th house being a Leo and a celebrity house. The sun rules Leo and is also sitting here with this new moon in the house of local community. So maybe someone well-known in your community can be of great assistance. Maybe you've needed help with a health routine, or finding people you can hire if you have a small business, and they can tip you off to finding just the right person to fit your budget. Mars in that 11th house can give you several creative ideas, or breaking through creative blocks and socializing a lot more, especially if you've been more resigned to like staying at home or not feeling very social. Mars wins, so keep that in mind. So also maybe you're winning something. The 11th house rules windfalls and lottery. This can also help elevate your mind if it's been a bit depressed about work or the skullduggery of day-to-day life, even with the Saturn crunch. I see this as being like a chance to make sure you want whatever it is that you're trying to start now. Saturn just asks you not to give up and to power through, and you absolutely will see some progress and results by June, when the moon will be showing will be full and showing a completion of some kind. But just remember, Saturn always wants you to put in the work. Saturn is not a planet that wants to punish. It's just very much like the serious grandfather or the stern teacher, and you get that reward once they see you put that work in. On December 6th, Mars will officially start retrograding in Leo in the 11th house of your hopes, dreams, wishes come true, windfalls, large networks of people. This happens at 6 degrees, affecting Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising most from 1 to 11 degrees, or if you have Leo or Aquarius placements around those degrees. And we have that Pluto Aquarius opposition in place that I talked about for the November's forecast. That opposition will be on and off until April. You can go back and listen to the time-stamped November astrology for the opposition. I'll link it in the description box down below. For you, all of these placements, even the new moon in Sagittarius, is that they trine or sextile you. So I feel that this is going to be so much easier and even beneficial for you as opposed to a lot of the other signs. What I'd like for you is this Pluto-Venus conjunction, which will be trining you. And it's a whole new energy now that Pluto will stay in Aquarius for the next 20 years. This conjunction last happened in 1778. This is kind of huge, and happens on the 7th and is felt through the 13th. This is happening in a fabulous house. It's your 5th house of love, luck, and romance, lottery wins, speculative gains, like through your hobbies, through your art, through talents. This is being trined by Uranus in the 8th house. Uranus rules Aquarius. Oh, woo. All right, Libra, what's going on? You are definitely having the potential for some kind of intense, passionate, transformative love experience come in for you. Maybe in a sudden, shocking way, since Uranus rules Aquarius and is trining this conjunction from the 8th house of deep bonding and intimacy. This aspect is trining your sun, moon, or ascendant, casting a mesmerizing, magnetizing glow over you, affecting Libras most 0 to 5 degrees, 0 to 6 degrees. But all Libras will get a taste of this one-of-a-kind aspect over the years due to Pluto going into Aquarius for the long haul. If you're meeting someone, maybe they've had their eye on you for a while, unbeknownst to you. We're talking Pluto after all, and it's being revealed now. You could get a message from this person via social media, Facebook, Twitter, internet, etc. If you're attached, on an alternate note, you and a partner could be spending time away, deeply embroiled in some kind of soul bonding, intimate moments, maybe transforming some 8th house intimacy issue smoothly, suddenly, if you had one, or going deeper into intimacy with a partner. There's Neptune casting a hazy magical glow over this aspect, hovering on the edge of your partnership house. So yeah, this could be someone you are becoming very serious with, as the 5th is a house of fun and romance, but the 7th house shows when that person becomes our serious partner. And then the 8th is where we're sharing our finances and other things, good and bad, with said person. I think for you, this should be mostly good here. Because Mars is opposing Pluto and Venus in this aspect, if you are intimate with a partner trying something new, just have a safe word. Talk about some of these things prior. I say this because there is a strong focus on sex and intimacy, because Pluto, Venus, Mars, and Uranus are all involved, and they're all sexual planets except for Uranus. If this isn't about that, it could be, or love and transformation. It could be a creative project that has this imprint and can bring large amounts of money to you, with Pluto rolling over, millions, and Venus also being a money planet, but a creative one as well. On the 15th, the full moon in Gemini at 23 degrees affects you most and trines you from 18 to 28 degrees and is falling in your 9th house. Mercury also goes direct in Sagittarius in your 3rd house on this day. At the new moon, you were focused on local community, day-to-day travel, communication projects, siblings, coursework, thoughts and ideas, your tasks, marketing, contracts. And now the focus is on the house of positive thinking and larger travel. And now you're seeing a completion around an educational goal, a travel opportunity coming to a close, or coming back from vacation. Maybe you've finished coursework and you've learned a foreign language, had searing insights through therapy or philosophy that opens your mind and heals it, making you think more expansively, more positively. You could be recognized for a published work or complete a book and send it off to the publishing house now. Jupiter is conjuncting this moon, and Venus is trining Jupiter from the 5th. So this definitely could be, and these are two lucky houses, Venus sitting in the 5th and Jupiter up there in the 9th. So it could definitely be a creative project being realized and presented, maybe via a foreign person helping you out or broadcasting it out. Venus rules you in the 8th house, so maybe you're starting to earn money from an astrology business or courses that you're setting up and monetizing. You could have found love with a person of a foreign background, or maybe your children are having some expansive travel or educational opportunity if you have any. You could have a lucky opportunity for travel, and good things are just flowing to you with no effort around this time. Either way, it all looks pretty good. As this trines your sun, moon, or ascendant, you could just be feeling really happy, creative, and lucky now, in spite of that Saturn Jupiter square, which is in effect. But, this is nothing new, the Saturn Jupiter square. It's been felt before, and I really look at it as just like any new beginnings or completions that we're having. It's having a healthy dose of like realism, or, the need to have our feet on the ground, where Jupiter, the gas giant, wants to float you up into the atmosphere. All right. On the 30th, the new moon in Capricorn happens at 9 degrees in the 4th house, joining the sun. The sun has moved into Capricorn at this point. And there could be new beginnings unfolding now and over the next 6 months around your home, family, property, motherhood, and ancestral patterns, family conditioning. This is all in a positive way. This moon is only receiving positive energy from Saturn, who's the ruler of Capricorn, which I really like, and is in the form of an easy sextile support from your 6th house of health, day-to-day routines, diet and exercise, pets, self-employment, competition, and people you hire are some of the topics of the 6th house. Your new home beginnings, whether it's a new home, having improvements to the home, new beginnings with a family member, healing family issues, it's all strongly supported by your day-to-day life or work, or maybe you work from the home and it's all flowing together. Maybe you have an opportunity that comes up to work from home over the next 6 months, and it will help improve your health by reducing the stress of having to run all over. Especially live in the U.S. in the Northeast, it gets pretty gnarly starting now weather-wise all the way until, May even. And not having to report into a 9-to-5 can maybe help your health this winter. Maybe you get a new pet that makes your house feel like home. If a fated pet, it could be a fated pet if that's the case. With Saturn involved, it could be a past life connection, a very beneficial one that can help you or your family members heal. I just thought of a friend of mine who lost her pet, and she's a Libra, so I'm wondering if a new pet will be on the cards for her and her family within the next few months. My guess is probably yes, seeing this aspect here. Maybe you're increasing the health of your home and family through a new diet or healthy new foods, and the benefits starts to show up in 6 months' time. You can also be investing in property, like Airbnb as rental income, and with Saturn here, it'll be a nice, stable, solid new money opportunity that can affect your home life in a positive way. Something positive developing within the home has a great knock-on effect to your health and your daily life. Could even be a new family member too. If it's a baby, they're coming in from a past life for sure with Saturn involved. Last but not least, and did I mention 9th house earlier? 9th house rules over grandchildren. So yeah, that could be something if you're old enough. Last but not least, maybe it's a family member that is having some great health improvement, but probably after some hard work, as Saturn doesn't just, voila, hand you the rewards, he wants to see some efforts, but when they come in, they're lasting and strong. This is a beautiful way to end the year and to begin a new one. Take care, Libra, and happy holidays.